Hello everyone. Thank you for tuning in and welcome to my crafting world. My name is Anna. So today I wanted to share with you my very first altered embroidery hoop. I had never made one, so I honestly didn't know what I was doing. So I'm hoping that the person that receives this likes it. So I'm going to go through it really quickly. So this is my hoop, and this is it had to have one pocket. So this is the outside pocket. And this is one of those little dress forms. I got that from, it was in a swap. So I thought, oh, this would be perfect because I really like that dress form. So what I did was I put a piece of lace that was in another swap um, down as the bottom of the dress. So I thought that came out really cute. And I have this little spool here, and this is actually vintage. I got it from, I think I shared it in a haul, a while back. I got it at a store that sells a lot of craft supplies and things like that, and a lot of it is vintage. And this one was in there, and I thought the color matched really good with the rest of it. So I put a couple of flowers, a key, and this is some kind of cotton yarn, I believe it said. And this was also from the same place that I got this one at. And this lace came from Hobby Lobby. Got it when it was half off. So at the bottom, I put it's lace. It was just like a fabric lace. So that's what the pocket is made out of. You can see right here. And this is the bottom of the dress form. So this is her little dress. So yeah, that's the front. And of course, not everything fit in her hoop. So I'm gonna have to send some of the things separately. So this comes from a paper line that I got at a Hobby Lobby. I forgot the name of the paper line, but these are cut aparts. So these look like little seed packets. So I just put a little topper on top of the bag, and yeah. So I thought that was really cute. I hope she can use them on something. And then this lace, this ribbon is also vintage from that store that I had gone to. And you can even see how old, this is the original little carton it came in. So I left that there because it is vintage. It's an old one. You can feel the, it feels kind of rough, and you can just feel it, that it's old. You can feel the vintage in there. So I really like that. It's a really pretty one. And then I gave her some of that little cotton yarn on that little spool that I've made a tutorial on how to make that little spool. So there's that. And then this is the front of the embroidery hoop. So this is actually you can see the date on there, May 67. This is, I'm sure you guys remember the way pictures, hopefully y'all remember, the way pictures, they used to be printed instead of the little strips we used to get back in my time. We used to get the strips with the negatives on there. Well, these I think are for the little projector things that they used to use for showing pictures on the wall. So I think that's what these were for. But anyway, this is an old report card. Well, it looks old. This is a report card that I had gotten in a swap a long time ago, back when I first started to do swaps. So I thought, well, no time, better than now to use it. So yeah, it's vintagey. So it looks. I thought it looks good. I didn't do anything to this. I just put it on there. And this is part of that lace that I showed you that I had given her. Yeah, that's a piece, and I just made a bow. And this is a, this comes from Hobby Lobby, and that there was a few in a package, and I thought that one went really well. And I put the little trim on the edges, the little rose, that also comes from Hobby Lobby. And then on the back, this is actually paper. This right here is fabric. This right here for the pocket is, you know, a fabric lace. And then on the back, this is paper. So I put the rose paper on there. I gave her some of the little, you know, slides, I guess they are. And this one has July 1961. So this, you can tell that one's vintage. And then I gave her some lace. It's cream colored. Kind of looks vintagey. And then I gave her a package of ephemera. These are all flowers, and I got these from Tuesday Morning. So yeah, I thought that was cool. And then this, of course, you know, it's a little pocket in the back. That way she has a pocket. She can hang it on the wall. And if she needs an extra pocket, it's on the back. And then you can see the fabric that's on the front. You can see how pretty that is. But it kind of gets covered on the front, which is okay. So I also gave her some straws so she can make, you know, some projects with this. And I gave her a roll of chalkboard masking tape. So I thought this is really cool. It's a chalkboard type tape, which is really cool. I just put a little topper on there to match the rest. Excuse me. And these are some spools from my stash. And these, you can tell, or hopefully you can tell, they are vintage. And if you can see, this one, this spool of thread was 15 cents. So yeah, they're $2 and some change right now. So you can tell they're vintage. And then I also am going to attach this tag that was gifted to me in a swap. So I'm gonna put this tag on there because it's very fitting. I think it's a beautiful tag. So I'm gonna go ahead, and I've already written stuff on the back. So I'm gonna go ahead and attach this tag to her swap. Yep, and that's it. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and let me know how I did on this embroidery hoop. I had never made one, so I'm really excited to send it out. Thank you so much for watching. If you'll subscribe, I would really appreciate that. Hit that like button. I'd appreciate that even more. You guys have a great day. Thanks.